when Kenny comes.
Okay.
Where are they? Okay, I gotta find out. Well, if they're alphabetical, he's gonna be way at the end. Am I in your way?
Oh.
Okay. You don't want a record picture of just this, do you?
No. Up here, Kenny, of all your classmates. Maybe 10, 20 years from now, you look at this and you pick out some of these kids. Some that you maybe hardly knew, or some that you were close to. Some of your football buddies.
You guys don't do it.
Out Gunner, it should be, unless he's passed already. Oh, there's Kyle. Kelly. Four sisters count.
I don't know if I'll be able to.
Something going on.
Whoops, somebody's moving his hand. Wonderful.
Anybody seen Kenny yet?
At the end, man, this is alphabet.
The one
checkout spot.
There's the big guy. You see him?
I don't know.
Right there. Right under the basket, or here he comes. See him? You see Kenny?
I can't get him. The gentleman headed to the...
Yeah, they can.
Okay, now wait, tell me where he is. Is this him right here?
Right there. Take it. buddies, Penny.
We're still on 24. It didn't advance. Well, you got it on that anyway. Should I just take a general picture now?
If you like.
Well, now it
Where's the
advanced. I
last
didn't
one?
get it marching in. I didn't press it hard enough or something.
Better push it back here now.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Erica, Jay. Erica! Gotcha.
Class, I'd like to welcome you to the graduation of the class of 1995.
Terry. Terry.
Please join me
Marcia.
in the Pledge of Allegiance,
Curly.
followed by the national anthem, sung by Chris Kudish, Angelo Rejo, McGann Lattis, Heather Fry, Jessica Paul, and Aaron Zathowitz. I pledge allegiance
Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
See if we can find Graham and Fred down there someplace.
Please be seated.
Oh, is he Fred?
And again, I'd like to welcome you to the graduation of the class of 1995. We owe many thanks to the people who have helped us get here today. And as a class, we'd like to thank Mr. Woozencraft for all the extra effort he has put forth for all of us. We'd like to thank the faculty who made it quite difficult for us to graduate. But nevertheless, we are still here today, so we owe the faculty a big thank you for doing a good job. We'd like to thank the custodial staff for making Menominee Falls High School a place to be proud of. We'd like to thank the lunch ladies for keeping us well fed during our 4-year long week. And we'd like to thank our parents, friends, and all of our relatives here today. for giving us support in all that we have done. Without the help of all these people we have just mentioned, we could have never made it here today. But the class of 95 still forgot one big thank you: yourselves. Each and every one of you needs to thank yourself for all the hard work that you have put in to be able to sit here today. There was no easy path to get here, but every one of us has succeeded, and all the hard work will shine through today when we walk across this stage to receive our diplomas. The hard work has finally paid off. And tomorrow, when we wake up in the morning, we will no longer be high school students. We will be graduates from a school known for its excellence in academics and athletics. Today we are a bonded group, a class. Tomorrow we will become separate individuals on our own journeys. But we will never forget what we learned here from our class or the lessons that we learned from Menominee Falls High School. Everything we have learned here has been a building block to our future. This is why, as each of us shakes Mr. Woozencraft's hand today, we also be giving him a building block, a Lego. Each separate Lego symbolizes that we may be breaking apart and going on our separate ways, but we will never forget that everything we have learned here will carry on into the rest of our lives. Mr. Woozencraft will keep the bowl filled with each of our Legos in his office to show that we may never be in one big group like this ever again. But in our hearts and in our minds and in that Lego bowl, we will never be very far apart. As we proceed on our separate paths in life, remember that life is too short to take 1 minute for granted. Every day of your life, strive to be the very best that you can be. That way, at the end of your life, you will have no regrets. Thanks for all the fond memories, class of 95. Congratulations and best wishes. I hope that each and every one of us uses our building blocks to build an extraordinary future. Good luck. We also have a trophy for Mr. Woozencraft.
What is it?
On top it says excellence, and on the plaque it says from the class of 95, so always remember us. Mr. Diddle, please come up here again. He's our senior class advisor, and we have a few gifts for him. We have a gift certificate for Jay's Sporting Goods because he's a big fisherman. And we have an Afghan for him that says "Gone Fishing." Now I'd like to introduce Dr. James Shaw, our Superintendent of Schools. Graduates, parents, friends, each graduating class has its own unique character or personality. Each class is different from the classes before. You, the class of 1995, are also special. Mr. Woozencraft and others describe you as a class that cares. You care about each other, about your school, and about your community. You have demonstrated this caring throughout your school career, but in your high school, your genuine concern for each other has become your special characteristic. What is caring? Caring to some is a word that seems soft. It is a concept that lacks discipline, precision, and boundaries. Yet, it is a word universally acknowledged as necessary in the lives of all individuals, families, and communities. Caring is fundamentally about relationships between individuals. Caring involves the ways in which you have protected and supported the rights and interests of others. Caring means commitment, participation, concern, and acceptance of others.
As your superintendent, I take special pride in Mr. Woozencraft's description of the 1995 graduates as caring. It is the mission of the school district of Menominee Falls to care about its children. Caring is not a substitute for learning. Rather, caring means high expectations, challenging students, teachers, and each other to be better. Better learners, better teachers. Whether we admit it or not, caring is necessary for learning in schools. We know in Menominee Falls, caring is useful because it creates an atmosphere for learning. But we don't care because it's useful. We care because only in a caring community can adults and children together explore and practice basic common civility, a civic virtue essential to democratic society and basic human life. We care because we know that when parents, teachers, and students view one another as partners, a community forms around students and the community work of education begins. We care as a school district because we know that we must develop young people with a strong capacity for caring about others. This is a major goal of responsible public education, to educate citizens that care about their community. In Menominee Falls, we want better public schools. We know we have good schools, but not good enough. But we do not want or need an educational revolution. What we need in our schools is people who not only learn, but also live moral lives. In successful schools everywhere, now and in the past, there has always been an ever-present single variable. Good schools care about children, and that schools' children care about each other, their teachers, and their community. Caring is not the latest educational fad. Rather, it is a basic, timeless value. Today, we take special pride in this caring class of 1995. Your class has received more scholarships and more recognition for your accomplishments than any other previous class. Your class has won 5 North Shore Conference athletic championships. Your class is among the highest in the state and nation in the ACT test scores. Your class has high rates of participation in school and extracurricular activities. Your class has achieved outstanding community involvement. You are a model of community service, service to Menominee Falls High School, service to cleaning up the Menominee Falls River, service for organizing and running the Senior Citizen Prom, and many other activities. You may have the largest student council in the state. It is a student council that emphasizes service to others by raking leagues for senior citizens, tutoring younger students, or helping the handicapped. Most importantly, you have demonstrated caring to each other and to your teachers. Mr. Woozencraft describes you as the class of 1995 to be the most compassionate class that he has worked with. I am proud of you today because of who you are and what you have become. I am proud of your many accomplishments and the excellence of your academic achievement. I am proud because you are described as caring. And you are caring because your parents and your families nurtured you and modeled caring for you on a daily basis. You are a caring class because your teachers cared enough to challenge, discipline, and teach you. Most importantly, you are a caring class because you have demonstrated support and kindness to each other and the community. You have achieved the ultimate mission of the Menominee Falls Public Schools. You have become the finest possible citizens and the proud graduates of 1995. Congratulations. Thank you for caring.
I'd like to introduce Amy Cole, the class officer.
friends, and faculty members for sharing this special day with us. As we sit here today, each with our own thoughts regarding graduation, we will be entering a world where we will have more freedom as well as more responsibility. How we deal with these choices is both frightening and exciting. I'd like to read to you a list of the don'ts and do's that will always see you through by Colin McCarty. Don't ever stop dreaming your dreams. They're a very essential part of you. Do whatever you can to make them a reality by the course you take, the plans you make, and the things that you do. Don't dwell on past mistakes. Leave yesterday behind you along with any of its problems, worries, and doubts. Do realize you can't change the past, but just ahead is the future, and you can do something about that. Don't try to accomplish everything at once. Life can be difficult enough without adding frustration to the list. Do travel one step at a time and reach for one goal at a time. That's the way to find out what real accomplishment is. Don't be afraid to do the impossible, even if others don't think you'll succeed. Do remember that history is filled with incredible accomplishments of those who were foolish enough to believe. Don't forget that there are so many things that are wonderful, unique, and rare about you. And do remember, if you can reach within and find a smile, that smile will always be a reflection of the way people feel about you. Today I want you to think of the past only long enough to learn from it. And I hope you'll glance ahead to the future, only for a fleeting dream you hope will come true. Today is your day, your moment in time. Make it work for you. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce Janelle Brown, the class officer.
4 years have gone by since we first walked through these doors at Menominee Falls High School. I remember all the fears that I had that first day of school as a freshman. I was worried about not seeing any familiar faces in the hall, or bumping into one of those big seniors, or worse, Mr. Woottencraft. And I was petrified of not being able to find my classroom, or walking into the cafeteria at lunchtime and not finding anyone I knew to sit with. Or my biggest fear was a bubbler ride. I must have tossed and turned through nights during what lay ahead of me in the 4 years that were rumored to be the best years of my life. And now here we are. We survived. We are the big seniors, and our 4 years of high school have come to an end. That's the funny thing about high school. At times it seems as though these 4 years would go on forever, and we'd never make it out of here alive. But then you blink, and it's all over, and we're sitting here ready to graduate. These past 4 years may truly be the best years we may ever know. We will be able to look back and remember all the dances and the pep rallies, the cafeteria study halls, the clubs we were part of and the teams we were on, and all the great friendships we have made. And we'll be able to smile and maybe laugh because we did it and we had lots of fun. Plus, we gained knowledge. Knowledge we can live by for years to come. Not only the type of knowledge that comes from textbooks or from teachers' lectures, but the knowledge that has come from our friends and our classmates, from our extracurricular activities, and especially from all the experiences that we have shared with each other. These things are probably the best introduction to life we could possibly have. These past 4 years will be days you will remember forever. You may not remember what a quadratic equation is from your math course, and you may not remember the circulatory system of a frog from biology, but you will remember how you got out of bed day after day, did your best to make it here today. And whatever you learned that brought you this far can only help you go further in the future. I believe this class has the potential and the ambition needed to attain all the dreams and the goals that we will set for ourselves. We are an intelligent, dedicated, and determined class that will not accept second best. The future has a lot to hold for us, and there will be a lot expected from us, and I know we will not let anyone down. To add to all the advice I'm sure each one of us has received or soon will receive, I'd like to offer to our class a few words to live by. Don't let go of hope in your dreams. Hope gives you the strength to keep going when you feel like giving up. Don't ever quit believing in yourself. As long as you think you can, you will have a reason for trying. Don't let anyone hold your happiness in their hands. Hold it in yours so it will always be within your reach. Don't measure success or failure by material wealth, but by how you feel. Our feelings determine the richness of our lives. Don't let bad moments overcome you. Be patient and they will pass. Don't hesitate to reach out for help. We all need it from time to time. Don't wait for what you want to come to you. Go after it with all that you are, knowing that life will meet you halfway. Don't feel like you've lost when plans and dreams fall short of your hopes. Anytime that you learn something new about yourself or about life, you have progressed. Don't do anything that takes away from your self-respect. Feeling good about yourself is essential to feeling good about life. And don't ever forget how to laugh or be too proud to cry. It is by doing both that we live our lives to the fullest. In closing, I want to wish the graduating class of 1995 all the success and the happiness in the world. Congratulations, graduates.
I'd like to introduce Brian Rauch, a class officer. We come here today to honor the end of an era. Required education is finally over, and it's time to leave the security of Menominee Falls. We will no longer be sheltered from the real world. Our generation is going to be forced to deal with the problems that those before us have created. Problems such as nuclear holocaust, famine, poverty, and AIDS. These are the problems that are going to affect our generation. There are two ways to view our future. First, we can see our future as frightening and stick our head in the sand, or we can take our future head on, find solutions, and create change. I challenge you, the class of 1995, to make a change. Don't sit back and wait for things to happen. You make them happen. Don't be passive about life. Go after life and get what you want out of it. Life is too short to be afraid of failure. When your life is coming to close, be able to say, I tried, not what if. There isn't anything you can't do. Exceed the limitations set by society. If you want to change the world, change it. If you want to accomplish a dream, accomplish it. The only one who can keep you from succeeding is you. We live in the greatest country in the entire world. Let's not take it for granted. So take your opportunities, twist them and turn them into anything you want. Dare to live. I'd like to introduce Mrs. Carolyn Baker.
We're here today to celebrate the graduation of this class of 1995. Look around at all the people. They're here for you today. You're an exceptional group of young men and women, an exceptional class. I've had the opportunity to have many of you in class during the last 4 years. I've watched you grow. I've watched you mature. I've watched you learn. Some of you were challenged by that learning. Some of you struggled with that learning, but you've made it. As I look back over the years that I've taught here in Menominee Falls High School, I think about the classes that have graduated. And there are always some classes that we think about, usually for the good things that they've done. You are an outstanding class. You're a class that we'll remember as the years go by. I can say with confidence that you will be in our thoughts years from now as you're off in college. Not only are you talented academically, but you've made names for yourselves through athletics, music, extracurricular activities, and through service to the community. You have made my job as a teacher enjoyable. Most days. Thank you. Your future lies before you. As you leave here today, each of you will follow a different path. Don't wander aimlessly. Set some goals to work toward. Know where you're heading. This path may not be smooth and it might not always be easy to follow. Things won't always go as planned. You may make mistakes along the way. but stay on that path. Walk one step at a time by working hard, continuing to learn, and achieving as you go. Walk down that path with your head held high, with faith, confidence, and with the determination that you will achieve your goals. As you're walking, take time to enjoy life, enjoy the people you love, and the beauty of the world around you. Sometimes there's so much negativity in the things that we see around the world that we forget how fortunate we are. Be thankful for all the good things that you have and the potential that you've been blessed with. And lastly, before you begin this journey, I have an assignment for you. I'm sorry, I couldn't pass this up. It's due no later than a week from today, and this is what you're supposed to do. As you're writing the thank you notes for the gifts that you're going to receive today, take out 2 extra thank you notes. Address one of the cards to Menominee Falls High School in care of a teacher, a staff member, or an administrator that has made a difference in your life during your schooling. The second one, addressed to someone who's been instrumental in your upbringing, a parent, parents, grandparents, an aunt, an uncle. This person did the best that they could to raise you. This person was someone who loved you, supported you, and held your hand as you made mistakes along the way. This someone will celebrate with you today. Parenting is not an easy task, as I'm sure many of you will find out in the years to come. They need to know that they're appreciated. I hope that as you follow this path to your future, you will always find the strength to stand up for what you believe in, the courage to do the right thing, and above all, the knowledge that you, the class of 1995, can make a difference. Good luck to all of you. On behalf of the faculty here at Menominee Falls High School, I would like to recommend that this senior class be graduated.
I'd like to introduce our principal, who's done an outstanding job for the past 4 years, and every year he has been here, Mr. Richard Wozencraft.
Thank you, Matt. First of all, I'd like to recognize that band, and Mr. Ewenfeld did a great job. Every year my wife tells me to do this, and every year I do it. I'd like to recognize my wife and my family for all her support and their support. Well, this is a very rewarding job. It's also very time demanding. And her encouragement is always welcome. I'd also like to recognize our head secretary, Mrs. Chris Kleba. And those who are in education know that if you have a great head secretary, you have a great school, and we do have a great head secretary. I'd also like to recognize our 2 associate principals, Barbara Tays and Mary Jones. They're not only outstanding administrators, they are 2 of the finest people I've ever had the pleasure to work with. I'd also like to thank Terry Thomas, who is leaving us to become principal at Riverside Elementary, where I'm sure he'll do an outstanding job. Please welcome, as we leave Terry, we welcome Jim Hessler to that position. I'd also like to recognize Mr. James Diddle, who is not just a social studies teacher at high school, he is also the senior class advisor. And he cares very deeply about these seniors. He does an outstanding job, and I'm sure they appreciate it. And of course, any school is only as good as its faculty. And as you can see today, we have outstanding graduates, and obviously we have an outstanding faculty. They have molded this group into the fine young graduates that they are today. And lastly, I'd like to thank you, the parents and guardians. You have given us a wonderful group to work with. They're truly an outstanding group of young people. I'd also like to recognize the class officers behind me. They have worked behind the scenes all year long preparing for this day. And their leader, Matt Collins, has done an outstanding job. And I appreciate all the help they've given me. And lastly, yet most importantly, you, the class of 1995, and as I told you in rehearsal, and I'll tell you today in the presence of all these people, I would recommend any one of you for a job, for a school, for a technical school, or for the military. And I doubt if there's any other principal that can look upon their graduating class and say that kind of thing. I'd like to recognize two young people today that are graduating who are responsible for the banner behind us, Laura Striggins and Joe Shimmy. These young people have given countless hours to the school with their artistic ability. They have done a beautiful mural in the hallway, and they had every senior sign it because that's what they thought was the right thing to do. And to you, the class of 1995, whose future is bright and your success very sound. And as a close friend of mine always says to me, never forget, Menominee Falls is a very small town. It's quick to point out, however, it's because of that small town that we are able to give great community support, great parent input and support, a wonderful caring staff of teachers, custodians, cooks, secretaries, and teacher aides, and obviously wonderful students. And it's because of those wonderful students that I stand here before you today and say that as adults, we have probably learned as much from this class as they have from us. You've taught us to care enough to volunteer. You've taught us to care for our peers. You've taught us that the school-to-work transition really does work, and much, much more. But now, it's time to move on. We are saddened by this fact, but happy to know that the adult world is getting a wonderful new group. And I am confident that you will succeed in whatever you do. And I'm confident knowing that you will make all of us and all those who supported you proud. So on behalf of all of us here today and all those who supported you, we wish to thank you, class of 1995, and thank you and your parents and guardians for making my job and all of our jobs here at Menominee Falls High School rewarding and satisfying. Now it is time you must go. Remember, wherever your career, or your travels, or your schooling takes you, always take a little of Menominee Falls with you. And now I am pleased and honored to present to you, the audience here today, a true gift to our future, the class of 1995. Will you please step forward to be recognized?
Yep.
Kelly J. Merrill. Mark B. Bertie. Meredith A. Conair. Robert E. Dillon. Matthew B. Fries. Jason D. Ford. Michelle L. Haig.
Heather E. Whitman. Mark J. Walwick. Amy C. Wysocki. Bethany E. Zappa.
Whoever's that? Oh yeah. Anybody count? Ruth? Ruth, did anybody count? How many are there? Did anybody count?
252.
certificate. I see there's 2.5 rows left.
Chad A. Ranke. Angela F. Ramo. Rachel C. Ray. Christopher P. Randy. William H. Reed Jr. Christopher E. Reckless. Kelly A. Ware. Annalie O'Reilly. Ryan J. Langdon. Christopher Richard. Ryan J. Riesenberg. Grant F. Rose. Kevin R. Roscoe. Jeannie M. Rousseau. Amy L. Rouge. Jessica Sarno. Ryan G. Shellhut. Kelly M. Shireman. James E. Schleichau. Christopher M. Schleichau. David P. Schmidt. Andrew J. Schmidt. Kimberly A. Schreier.
Shut it off. There you are, Kenny. I hope I got enough left on the battery to get your actual graduation or diploma. It's hard to hear that gal. Here you come, buddy. I'll take it. I got him.
All right, I got 4 here out of film, but that's all right. I got 4 all the way up and down.
Well, I'll get some more on here. Oh, here goes the battery again. Well, there's Mr. Rush way on the end of the line. So we get your buddy there, kid.
Ryan
We'd like to give the sign of graduation by moving the tassel on our caps from the left to the right.
Somebody's really wiggling these stands. Well, unless you come here to... Okay. Turned out to be a beautiful day. Yeah. There's Ken.
Yeah. We don't gamble.
Cans only means glass to you guys. Okay? Cans only, Jerry, that means glass to you. You know, like.
The last one, same one?
Hi, Dad.
Yeah.
I hate these.
She hates
You got this all on. You know what? Just before you were ready to come on, Ken, to get your diploma, the battery started flashing. So I quick shut it off, and I still got you. I got the gunner, and I got Brian. But I got you guys going up to Wozencraft.
Good deal. Figure
I don't know him if I stare at him. Didn't even say hi to his mom. We're being filmed. Yeah, Dad comes around. And we hate it. We were watching our mistaking pictures.
Yeah, you're on. You're on.
You too, John.
Now we have to,
You got your best smile.
Yeah, my best, that's hard. This is it.
Okay.
That's quite a camera there.
Oh yeah. Well, I've had some of his football.
Oh, thank you.
To get you.
I wanted him to come and eat.
Tell you, I got to get you admiring your cake and stuff there. Holy cats. Beautiful.
It's a beauty, isn't it?
Yeah. We get down close here and...
Get the balloons too, Grandma.
Yeah? All right. But that one, I don't think I got... There you go.
With the floor there.
I found one with a cat on it. Yeah,
Imagine that. We're doing Roll.
I know. I was almost going to call before I came back here, because then I would go here into the hospital.
Yeah, right. Well, we're hoping to go from here to the hospital. That would be really... That'd be great. She's feeling... Unless something all of a sudden kicks in. Where'd you guys go?
Oh, well, you know, sometimes...
She's a facing No fair. Of course not. I guarantee you.
Okay.
There's somewhere inside you.
Maggie's here, Ken. And Angie and... Angie, right? No, Angie.
I should have sit over here. Yeah, she has to have it on a Wednesday, so rummage shopping is ready for the weekend.
This is going to be fun.
I know.
I'm glad it's not me.
There's Rosie,
I just
2
told her
days
she better have it
overdue.
by Father's Day.
Ready down. Is this a new birthday outfit?
That's it, I
Hi, Molly. Hi, Megan.
Hi, Molly. How are you? Come say hi.
say, if you have to leave the fire, you're
Nobody says hi to the big kids anyway.
I started out with this one.
Can't you say hi to us?
Oh yeah, I should have.
In some ways, but yeah, there's no way my kids would know whatever.
Yeah,
I always have one another say,
Yep. Now she found.
Grandpa?
What's that?
Grandpa, this is James.
I took it at the ceremonies today, and wouldn't you know, just before Kenny was supposed to come on, the battery started going.
Oh, really?
But I got him.
Okay.
I held off enough.
Good.
Good.
I should get my camera and take pictures. I think I will do that.
What else I gotta fill out? We're doing good. Yeah, did you meet Russ?
Yeah, we just did. He and Gary and the 3 great-grandchildren. Kenny just went out to greet them. Oh my goodness, is he getting big?
Oh, no, you can
I'm in your way now.
That's all right.
Well, you don't need my rear end again.
Still hanging in there, huh? Yeah, no action yet. Is your appointment always on a Wednesday, or what did you say?
Hi, Brett.
Can you smile?
Up.
Oh, down we go.
That's kind of oily there, Missy. Don't let him sit in that. You'll never get that clean.
Well, you know why?
I know. Halfway here and
Here comes Tara. Missy.
I'm not here. You did. Oh, we just gotta go crawl around on the ground. And 420.
Oh, yeah. What's the name? What's the other?
Scott's a young one.
Just checking. They're just in bed.
Jeff's the one I coached with.
I didn't know the routine. There was no, there actually was no routine. I don't know. I caught 17 and a half north. Oh, sure. I did finish the story. Hey, I got
All kinds of stuff, but like to walk. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Hi, Molly. How are you? The exercise he rides up to school. How are you doing?
You want to party?
Where you going? No, you got to stay back here by the other kids. See, they're playing baseball, otherwise you get hurt. Eh? Well, let's see, Ken, it's 7:15. Them darn clouds been around for a good hour and a half, and it's cool. As you know, some people have left already.
And Grandpa's barfing up here on, oh, not barfing, you're scarfing up.
I'm scarfing up some more
Another
of this
piece of rhubarb pie.
rhubarb pie. And there's Roof.
Oh, yeah,
There's Roof.
Yeah, but you can't help the other team. Yeah, look, you get this one. You can't help the other team. I know you can't just help. Ryan, did you want to pick? I already have a piece. Oh, you did? Okay. No,
Thanks for coming.